soberly, according as the power had dealt to every man the measure of faith.
Right. So you got to think soberly. You can't think of yourself more highly than you ought to think. You had, we had examples of certain individuals that, as they say in the world, got too big for their britches, man.
Knowledge puffed up, man. Knowledge puffed up. The Lord started giving you revelations and gives you all this wisdom. It's power. Guys get a power trip. Bug the fuck out. And when you think of the word puffed up, to be puffed up of what? Pride.
Yeah. When I think of that, I think of like, you got your chest all out.
Hella proud.
I'm the man. I'm the guy. The Lord's dealing with me.
Yeah. Until he's not,
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's no respecter of persons.
Yeah.
If you see, you can have, done all these great things in the truth, but then you get puffed up and you start acting weird and crazy, and the Lord will sit your ass down just like anybody else, man.
Look at LZ. Look at these other guys now. It's starting to happen. Fucking LZ, his own woman came out and said this guy likes to put things in his ass.
Golly.
If that didn't, hey, sit down, little boy. Hey, man.
Hey, man. There's that scripture, it tells you the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. And then the Lord, in that scripture, it tells you, I tried the reins. All right? And what that means is when you riding on a horse, the horse has reins.
Yeah.
And if the horse is going too fast, you got to pull back on the reins to slow the horse down. Well, you got to do that to yourself, man. You got, when it talks about trying the rein, you're going to test to see where your line is at, where your boundaries are. When are you going to pull back? Whoa, wait a minute. I ain't going to do that.
Yeah. Well, if you don't examine yourself, you don't think you're good. You don't think that, nobody can tell you anything. That's another reason why brothers even say, the apostles even say, like, to keep certain things from your woman, man. Because obviously that dude's woman knew a lot. Both their women, And to bring it out on you, man. I mean, why else would the deacon, Hakah, why else would he step down other than his woman saying because he would use her to give him money? Ain't nothing wrong with you using your woman to give you money, but it's all the other people that he was extorting and who knows how many worms are left in that can that are jumping out.
Yeah.
About to jump out.
Well, that's what we read, just a minute ago about the Lord discovering your secrets, man. Yeah. Casting you down in the midst of the congregation means before all the see.
Before all the brothers.
Yep.
The body.
To be able to see and be like, dang, whoa.
This was the great prophet himself.
Yeah. The high priest.
The man of the Lord. Nope. No.
God. Let's go into 2nd Ezra 9. And just roll from the top there. Because these guys, they're not measuring the time, man. Majority of these Israelite groups that are out here, man, they are not measuring the time.
All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 9. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. And so you were supposed to be able to see that from the very beginning, all right? Just the truth being revealed to you, who the Israelites are, and finding out who the Edomites are, and America is Babylon and Rome, like, the wisdom and the knowledge that gets gathered unto you is supposed to tell you. I mean, it clearly states to you that Esau is the end of the world. So you're supposed to be like, oh shit, we're at the end of the world. This guy is ruling. Knowledge is being increased. We see Revelation 13 and 16 coming to pass. But then now, at this point in time, we really see all these prophecies getting locked into place and being established right before our eyes to the point where, you know, it should be undeniable. But you got regular people that's out here talking about the mark of the beast. You got all these Edomites out here talking about the mark of the beast, man.
Yep, you just had a Jake recently went and got Neuralink. And then somebody asked, you know, Jake, like, well, what is it? Is it a chip? And he said, yeah, it's a little chip. It goes right here. Hey, it's June. You know? So yeah, man, at the end of the day, the mark of the beast is a microchip, man. But you got these guys out there telling you it's not. Okay. You got some groups telling you that, hey, they're gonna get it. You know?
Well, you got some groups that say they already got it. You got ISUPK. What happened? Well, I seen a video straight out of that dude's mouth. What's his name? That main guy that's always talking. Tazariak. He said, somebody asked him, what's the mark of the beast? Without hesitation, said, sin. Sin is the mark of the beast. Well, that means you already got it then.
Sin is the mark of the beast, and nobody's going to be saved, bro.
That means everybody got the mark.
Everybody got to die.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
That's not truth. No, that's not scripture.
Yeah, so you telling me from the time that you were born, from you were a baby, you didn't never commit no sin? Come on, man.
Come on, Jake.
You thought you were gonna get cursed out?
Thought it was. You see him with Nora, he thought a sword was gonna come out for him.
he thought he was gonna get cursed out.
Thought you were gonna draw a sword. Amalek gets butchered on ice.
Yeah. Blood squirts everywhere.
Yep. The red man squirts red.
This Habakkuk 2:1 says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall say when I am reproved. All right, to be reproved means that somebody's asking you something. Well, what does this mean? Right? So, to measure the time diligently means we're supposed to be standing on the watchtower keeping watch.
Yep. You got to be in tune with current events. You know, which right now the current event is that, you know, Russia is drawing NATO into war. You know, Russia shot missiles and drones into Romania. I believe it's Romania.
It was one, yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Romania.
It was a drone.
Yeah, it was a drone.
And Russia's denying it, saying that it wasn't theirs.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that they denied that.
Yeah, I guess Putin came out and said that, he basically said, prove it was ours. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Alright, meaning that these things, everything that's written in the book is going to happen. Alright, Yahweh Shai said, not one jot or tittle will pass away from the law or the prophets. You know, but all going to be fulfilled, man. Alright, which tells you that the law is still in effect. Alright, to a certain degree. You know, you can't be doing all manner of wickedness and expect to be saved. Alright? And that the prophecies are going to come to pass. There ain't nothing going to stop the prophecies from coming to pass, man. And that includes the destruction of Babylon. Alright? Which tells you in the scriptures, it said we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, man. You know? because these fucking heathen don't want to see their money get tanked. You know, it tells you in the scriptures that the merchants are gonna stand afar off watching this place burn. They're gonna be crying and mourning over this place.
Yeah.
Alright, go back to that.
2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right, and what do you see? You see uproars. There's riots going on at these ICE detention centers every damn day. You know, all these protests constantly going on. These other countries protesting and, you know, getting all uppity and shit, getting ready to revolt against their governments. You know, so you see all these different things culminating, all right, and gathering and getting ready to you know, drop in its fullness, man. You know, and when it drops in its fullness, then that's the time of Jacob's trouble. That's going to be the time of Daniel, the 12th chapter, 12 and 1, where, you know, it mentions a time of great calamity. All right, and everybody that has the Thawah, everybody that has, you know, that righteous mark upon them of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to be delivered from the sad trouble, man. It says in the scriptures, Jacob's trouble will come, but he shall be saved out of it. Go ahead.
For like all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Right, the end is being manifest before our eyes. Alright, we see it happening. We see it coming to pass, man. Alright, we see people going to and fro in the earth, flying on airplanes and all that type of stuff. You see the mark of the beast, the microchip getting ready to be pushed. They're openly declaring, alright, you know, that they want to reset the economy. They're openly declaring that they want to, you know, bring in the UBI and the, you know, the CBDC and all that stuff, man. They're openly declaring, you know, digital imprisonment for you people, man. They're openly declaring that they want to microchip you people and replace you with fucking AI and robots. They're openly declaring that they want to destroy you, man. You know, there was an interview with this big billionaire tech guy, and the guy that was interviewing him said, well, do you want to see humanity thrive and move forward? And this guy just started stuttering, like, well, he couldn't even answer the damn question. Which shows you that you know, they want to kill you, man. They want to depopulate. They don't like you regular. They don't like that you breathe the same air that they breathe, man.
Yep.
They fucking hate you people, man.
Yeah, this one Edomite woman came out talking about how water is a very vital resource and that everybody needs to be taxed for it.
Right.
Yeah, it needs to be sold in its exact measure. So you're not just going to be able to go to Starbucks or McDonald's and ask for a cup of water.
Right.
You know, there ain't going to be no water fountains at public parks. Okay? It's all going to be monitored, monitored. You know?
Yep. Everything be synthesized. Yep. There's a video game called Cyberpunk, and in the game, the water's not real, the food isn't real. It'll tell you there's like 20% real water in a bottle. It'll say there's like 10% real meat in this meat stick or whatever the hell they're selling.
That's already happening. You know, the water isn't 700% H2O.
Right.
You know? This fucking devil, he's a mad scientist, which water is a form of two gases. You got hydrogen and oxygen. He could fuck with those balances.
Right.
Give you more of the other or give you a percentage of both and add another